Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Project Hail Mary, directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, starring Ryan Gosling and Sandra Hüller. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Good, and then hypothetically, since this is clean, I shouldn't have to worry about it, but it's recording.
Tina?
Father?
Are we a go for Return to Home?
What did they say? Rocky, go home.
Grace. Just blast off, right?
No, what did they say? Not question, he said...
Statement?
Statement. Rocky, go home, statement.
Tina, go home, statement?
Grace, go home, statement. I don't remember. I cried like 4 times.
Can I go?
Yeah. That's what I said. Statement, go home.
Go home.
Statement, go home.
Tina, what did you just watch?
Project Hail Mary. Finally, after all this time.
Why has it been all this time?
Because it came out a week ago.
Oh, well, we weren't in town.
No.
Things happen.
Life happens. Okay.
So you cried 4 times. All right, first off, what is this? Ryan Gosling goes to space.
Boy. That's my
And meets
boy.
A rock.
And meets a little rock.
Have I just described the entire movie?
You want to turn this down?
Oh, yes. Please turn that down.
Your little fan that's going out of control. Don't hit these children. Okay.
Was that a synopsis?
Earth
unwillingly goes to space.
Really unwillingly. Earth is dying, and he's a little scientist who has the radical idea that some life forms don't need water.
Yeah, not that radical.
Yeah, but like that made him the guy, and I was like, okay.
And he got so annoyed by the scientific community that he went and taught elementary school or middle school.
He was middle.
Science.
Grover Cleveland, middle.
Wherever that may be. Ohio.
Probably, honestly.
I think he's from Ohio.
Yeah. And then he got shot up to space, and then he had to figure out a main complaint that I had about this film.
Oh! Are we still recording?
Yeah. I don't think you killed it.
I don't think so either. Some poor little bunny just went directly for our front tires. Jesus, this is not going to be a good night.
Oh, man.
Right before Easter. Is that a symbol of some sort?
Yeah. It's because we went to a fish fry tonight.
No Easter bunnies coming for us this year.
Oh, my.
It's the start of another horror movie. The Easter bunny comes.
I don't think I've seen an Easter horror movie, actually, now that you bring it up.
Well, there's hope for the future. All right, so you cried.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave.
Oh, it wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
But when Ryan Gosling cries, I cry. And then,
is that just a biological
fact?
Yeah,
I think we're just like intrinsically tied together because I used to watch Young Hercules as a child, and he was Young Hercules.
He was Young Hercules?
Yeah, so I do think that we're just like spiritually connected.
I need to go see that.
Way.
I can't picture him.
Sweet little guy, I love him. And I like love all of his movies. I just love Ryan Gosling.
That explains a lot. I always wondered why you had this fascination for Ryan Gosling. There was the Driver movie. Drive. That was a Driver movie.
Okay, yeah.
Then you had La La Land, which was
okay. La La Land's a great movie. Drive is also a great movie.
But I didn't really love him in La La Land. I loved what's her name.
He's so charming in La La Land.
Charming.
He is so charming. He's the Notebook.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Oh my god. Anyway, no, it wasn't great. But look, any little creature that looks like...
Oh, that was horrible.
That's Frankie to me.
No, I know.
These are the conversations that Frankie and I have together.
That's the problem with it.
What?
You mean to tell me we travel halfway across the solar system, not the universe.
I don't know where we traveled, and honestly, I don't really understand why we traveled.
I think right, that's the other problem, right? And we come up to another intelligent species that is going to the same star system we are to go understand this. What's the ectoplasm?
The Petrova line.
The Petrova line, which is basically just some star-eating bacteria, is my understanding.
I wish that they would have spent
5
more minutes on that.
30 more seconds? More than 0? Yes.
Because they were just it's the Petrovolite. And I was like, is that science that I should
all the
know?
world is dying because this bacteria somehow has figured out how to sling itself across interstellar space and need to go upstream, trout upstream to go reproduce. So it has to go into the universe and find stars because that's where it likes to reproduce. And the byproduct of its reproducing is reducing the output of a star, thus killing the entire solar system around the star. Come on.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I'm not picturing any mechanism by which a biological... I can't picture any entity, any way a biological entity could fling itself across space and attack all these stars across the universe, the Milky Way at least. It just seems...
that doesn't bother me. I just think that they need to spend a little more time.
For some bizarre reason, it also had incredible power in that little ectoplasm thing. A few little droplets of it could melt solid steel. There's nothing that dense of energy.
You haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah, there's no... okay. I don't need to go into the science detail here.
Well, okay,
Let's just say I had issues with the science detail.
Well, that brings up a very interesting point.
The spaceship was cool.
For sure. But this is the guy who wrote The Martian.
Yes.
Right. So The Martian people really loved because the science was 100,
Right, that was spot on.
Right.
Right.
And now he just has created his own science, essentially.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what you sound like you were saying.
I don't know. I feel like maybe there must be some scientist somewhere that has fed him this information because I don't think he came up with it.
I mean, it's not that crazy of a thing.
It does seem pretty crazy. Nothing else transmits itself across interstellar space at those speeds.
Well, I mean, but is that also just...
And how is an amoeba that sentient that it can go... I guess it just looks for the radiation from the star.
Right.
Fine.
Right. It makes sense. It's just kind of like
I need a little more physics.
Well, it's just kind of like a blah sort of problem to have.
It is, and they didn't...
It's a very nebulous problem to have people grasp onto.
And the only person that took the weight of this problem on was whatever her name was.
You've seen her in a movie before.
I know. I couldn't picture... I don't know who she is.
Sandra Hüller.
And what's she from?
Remember that movie where it was in an alpine area and then
my gosh, that movie.
Where
she was the police officer.
What? No.
She was the wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that movie was horrible.
You liked it.
I loved it then, I guess. I thought that was horrible. No?
You're talking about the movie where the
it's
the
like in
husband
Norway
falls
or somewhere.
off.
Yeah.
France, I think, actually.
I thought they were in the snow.
Yeah, France.
France doesn't really have snow.
France has
down
snow.
the Alps, maybe, but yes.
Yeah, I think it was in the Alps.
I thought they were way further north. But anyways,
okay,
fine.
Well, oh my gosh.
What?
Why you liked it?
No, I'm just annoyed at the movie. It's not that I'm annoyed at that other movie.
Okay, well, that was Anatomy of a Fall.
Yes, that is correct.
I wasn't doubting it.
You're playing trivia with yourself.
Oh, man. Okay, so you didn't like it and you wanted to leave. It was long.
How long was it?
2.5.
Whew.
Plus we had a half hour of trailers.
Okay, so anyways, you're traveling these two intelligent species, questionable in us, but the other rock species.
Yeah.
They both go to this star system where the protoplasm for some reason isn't taking over the star. Reasonable assumption of let's go explore why on that one star it's not doing it. That I'm 100% with you.
Okay.
But the rock creature, did it have to be so cute? That is sort of like the play the Star Wars is making with the Grogu guy, right? It's like Yoda on cute steroids. They made this rock creature on cute steroids.
The Rock was just the Rock.
The Rock was like a little puppy. It was...
Well, yeah, it was like
come
little Frankie.
on.
What did you want it to...
And then,
that's also... so that's the problem of this movie, I think, is the tone is all over the place.
Yes, exactly.
Because on the one hand, you have Sandra Hüller, who's just, very serious.
I trust her to save the universe. That woman was spot on.
But did she murder her husband?
What?
We don't know. From the other movie she's in. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I slept through that part of it.
That's
Okay,
the whole plot. She's on trial.
Yes, I thought you were on this movie, not the other movie. Sorry.
No. How did you like her singing?
That was character development wise. I thought it was beautiful. They did a wonderful job.
Like
you said,
the song?
there's so many. Yeah, I forgot what it is though.
It's Harry Styles.
Oh, is it? But there's so many different flavors of a movie in here.
Yeah, the tone is.
Oh my gosh!
Another
what is going?
animal.
No,
that's
a raccoon.
I said another animal.
And he's slowly walking across the street. What is going on? What's next?
God.
Is an elk coming out of the woods?
Oh my God! We gotta get home. I have a migraine. I gotta get out of here. The tone's a mess because you have the part I thought the part where he was like breaking down and realizing that they were going to send him on this suicide mission.
Oh, I thought that was great.
It was fantastic.
Right,
like Ryan Gosling was really.
Yes.
I love him. I love that man.
I think he epitomized a lot of humanity that would just freak out and couldn't voluntarily commit themselves to suicide. Well, there are people that absolutely will.
You would not.
Unknown. I don't think you know that. I don't think you know that until the point, because my intelligence at this age, I'm like, well, how many more years I got, right? And the rest of the planet is going to go in those years anyways. So might as well save some other people.
Right.
Right. That's the easy answer. If I was 20, that's a much harder answer.
I don't know, because part of me, I think I would pretty easily go, not because I feel like I'm particularly brave or anything in that regard or care about humanity, but I don't want to be on the planet when they all start fighting.
That's your reason.
Yes,
you don't want
I'm
to be
fine
there
with it.
When the S goes down.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because she's 100% right. She was saying their calculations were based on if the...
the amount of food and resources.
Right, and
if everyone agrees to work together.
Exactly, and they won't,
no chance.
and that's what she says, that they won't. And I've been watching Paradise on Hulu at my dog sitting house.
Okay.
And it's, now that you have Hulu, you should maybe watch it. I think you could like the premise of it, so I won't spoil it. But it's sort of similar vibe-ish. Not really, whatever. I don't want to spoil that one because we're not well, no, I was going to, and then I was like, no, you have Hulu now, and you might watch Paradise, so I can't say anything.
Let's just move on then.
Whatever. Paradise is interesting. I love Ryan Gosling.
Oh, he's in that too?
No.
Okay. Oh,
I just wanted to make sure it's on
You're
record.
all over the place.
I love
this
that.
This migraine is making your brain pop around.
But yeah, I like the costumes. I really want one of those jackets with the...
his space jacket?
His little space jacket with the little stripes on it. I want that. I'm kind of happy that this is the movie that's breaking box office numbers this year. I guess. Oh my gosh!
People love this movie.
People love this movie. People are going to see it.
Just regular. I mean, not space geek people, right?
No, regular people.
Okay.
Non-nerds.
Hey, be nice. Your father's he's a geek, not a nerd.
For sure.
There is a difference.
You've been saying this my whole life, and I don't think
you
I've
don't pay any attention.
No.
It's fine.
Shout
out to my geek friends out there. Let her know.
Ew.
Yeah, maybe not. You guys and women, stay at home. Don't even bother.
It's so weird. So, all things considered, I'm not mad at this movie existing because it's about,
beautiful.
Working together. If only somebody had booked us in the prettier screen.
Oh, don't give me that. We wouldn't have seen it.
The screen sucked.
That's fine. But if we had gotten to the other theater, we would have been third row from the screen on the far left.
I don't care. I saw the zone of interest front row.
I can't do that. I need to at least be somewhere in the middle.
No. But, I mean, it made me cry. But again...
Why? What part made you cry?
When he started to cry, I cried. When he was, bidding farewell to the crew members that he couldn't remember in the beginning.
So why doesn't he remember them? They didn't explain that.
That didn't make any sense at all. I think because of, the coma, they said that you could be disoriented, and I do think that's true.
Okay, but that lasted for, months, didn't it?
It's very unclear how much time...
He doesn't seem to know his crew members at all, and he had spent years with them before. So I understand you come out of that induced coma, maybe you'd be groggy for a while.
Right.
But he did understand what he was there for.
Right.
So if he understood why he was doing this, he should remember
them.
His crew.
Because he's known them for as long as he's known the point of this mission.
Exactly, right.
I agree. There's a lot of plot holes in this. But again...
That Russian crew member?
The
that
lady? Yeah.
Do you know who she was?
No.
Could she have been the AT&T lady?
I don't think so.
No, she kind of looked like that.
If it is, good for her.
Well, she was an actor, or is an actress.
Yeah, lots of people in commercials are. But
anyways.
What an upgrade.
What an upgrade.
Look, it's fine, and I'm happy people are going to the theater, and I think that's where
We did have full... There were how many screens?
I don't know.
6
You
screens
booked the ticket.
where we had our choice of IMAX laser...
That's what we should have seen it in.
Well, that's probably what I should have seen. Then there was Dolby Cinema. Then there was AMC Laser, AMC Prime, and just a regular theater and something. It was just ridiculous. But we had to pick this one because this is the only one that worked with the fish fry that we needed to attend before we went to this movie, which was far better than this movie.
I don't think this movie is bad.
It's not bad, but it just was ponderous and
it was very long, and it
really is just Ryan Gosling. The Rock,
you know
The
what?
Rock tried to, and we're not talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I think everybody knows that. I don't think I would be saying as kind things about it.
Fair enough, but The Rock could only pull so much of his weight.
But The Rock was very sweet.
It
and
was
very emotional. Like, I liked their relationship a lot. But again, I think the tone is all over the place for this to be like the movie of the year so far, you know?
This?
Oh my
Who's
gosh.
saying it's the movie of the year?
You gotta like now look at social media now that you've been ignoring it for like a week.
Hey buddy, turn off your high beams. Okay?
won't.
Just leave them on.
See, this is why I wouldn't stay.
Why you wouldn't stay what?
On Earth.
On Earth, yes. Because people would have their high beams on constantly. They wouldn't care. The protoplasm is going to kill us all. Leave the high beams on 24/7.
People would. We live in a broken
And
society.
that is very astute and right to the point. If you're on a dying planet and people are going to lose their S,
and I have
and you have an opportunity to get off the planet by yourself and die quietly, take it.
When that lady said, I'm going to die with a little bit of heroin, I was like, yeah, that would be the time to try heroin.
Right, that is true.
Why not? All right, we're almost home. What do you want to rate it out of?
Pet rocks?
I guess so.
I'll give it
It wasn't like a pet rock. It was just like a
that's the
little
funny,
rock.
that's the humor.
Yeah, but he didn't have a pet rock.
All right, pet humans.
You do it out of Rockies, but not Rocky the
Did you like the
animal?
little Adrian callback?
Oh my God, do you not like fun? What is happening right now? Why are
Yes,
you
but
being
I mean,
so mean?
Just because I wanted more out of something that, when you're wearing a NASA patch, the thing should be better.
They sell NASA patches at Urban Outfitters now, Dad. I hate to break it to you, but things have changed.
Does Urban
since
Outfitters
the
even
space
still
race.
exist?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so what do you want to rate out of Rocky movies?
Adrian's.
Adrian's. Oh,
I'll give it, it is nice to go look at, but it's too long. I was going to give it 2.5, so I'll cut off a half just because it's too long. 2.
I'll give it 2.5. I'll take that.
I just took
half
the half away.
For
you can't take it.
For me, it's there, and it's for Ryan Gosling. That's my baby boy.
All right, well, we have returned to our launch site.
Rocky Holmes statement.
Disembark from the crew vehicle and have a nice flight.
How can you disembark
Yeah,
and
I
have a
realize
nice
that
flight?
doesn't work.
Get out of here.
Good night, Tina.
Night.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes on movieswithmydad.com or the streaming platform of your choosing. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Blue Sky at Tina Cacadelis or on Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at the local Lowe's. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.